You know why I'm smiling all the time? Because it's been like 15 takes to try and get a video going, and it's some of them are quick, and others are like I'm 7 minutes into the video, and then I screw up really bad, and it's like, well, I guess I'll start over and do everything I wanted to do correctly this time. So, anyway, no, I delete them so there will never be an outtake show. Just so you are aware of that, because they get deleted right away. Um, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And first of all, I want to apologize because I haven't been as consistent at this as I say I'm going to be, and as I want to be, and things like that. And there is a reason. The reason is I've been working on me, and I've been angry. I've been a little bitter over something kind of silly. But it is me. I am a guy who doesn't always get it right, who sometimes fails. And I don't think failure is a bad thing by any means. I actually think it's a good thing. And I think uh, sometimes it's important that we fail. It's not. I was just telling my daughter the other day, and I'm sure she loved hearing it, getting this advice from me. But it's not the size of the fight, or the size of the dog that matters. It's the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog that matters. And I think that's true. Les Brown said it more like this, and bear with me as I read this to you. But Les Brown says, life is a battle for territory. When you quit fighting for what you don't want will overtake you. And I think that's pretty true. Um, I've been a little angry, and as I said, a little bitter. And you should know by now, I'm pretty transparent. I'm going to tell you what's going on in my life. And yeah, sometimes it's embarrassing. Sometimes I walk into a place and I'm like, ugh, these guys know everything about me because I just shared something, and maybe at work or something like that. And now people at work are going to know, oh yeah, I saw your video and blah 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 blah. But I've been angry. Okay. There was an opportunity for a promotion and I didn't get it. And I was mad. And I felt like I deserved it, but it didn't happen that way. And I'm not mad at the guy that got it by any means, but I was just mad at the situation and how it all played out. So there. And it's taking me some time to get my head wrapped around it, to get back to where I need to be, and to move forward, and to learn something through the process. And it's been a difficult process, and because I didn't want to learn, I was angry. I just wanted to be mad, and I wanted to blame it on the situation. But I know that the bottom line is this: I am 100% responsible. It's not about what happens to me. It's about how I respond to what happens to me. That is the key. And I didn't respond well to what happened to me. And so I haven't wasted, but it's been a month-long process of trying to figure all this out and trying to get my head in the right spot again. And it's been difficult. And again, like I said before, I don't mind failure. I have made some mistakes and I have done some failing. And I believe, I want to fail hard and often, because I believe, failure is part of the pendulum of life. Okay? It's the negative side of the pendulum. And if I only come this far over and fail, well, then success on the other side of the pendulum it's not going to be very big. But if I get out here and have a really big failure and fail as much as I can, then on the other side, the pendulum that swings over here, the success side is going to be really high too. So it can go back and forth. So I'm going to fail as hard and as often as I can in order to achieve the successes and dreams and goals that I want, because they're not little. But see, it doesn't take any more energy to have a big dream and a big goal than it does to have a small one. So I have a big one. That's the way it is. That's what I'm going after. So anyway, feeling a little motivated and ready to go, and this is where it's at. So there's a video coming that I'm preparing for right now that will tell you a little bit more about my story, where I'm going, and what I'm doing, and we'll get into that shortly. But so that's a little bit about what's going on with me, why I am the way I am, and why I've been a little slow on some of these videos. So one more little quote for you, and I'll probably leave you alone for the night, and we'll get back to it here before long. Strength. Strength isn't about how much you can handle before you break. It's about how much you can handle after you're already broken. Yeah, that's where real strength comes from. Because things in life happens to everybody. Okay? It really does. I mean, so I got passed over for a promotion. That was kind of a big thing for me. That was kind of traumatic. Been told, hey, you've got type 2 diabetes. Your cholesterol's high. You've got this. You've got that thing. Life needs to change for you. There are people who life treats a lot worse than that. I mean, some people may have just been told by their doctor they have cancer. I mean, we're right here around the holidays in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And, you know, I know that there were car accidents last Thanksgiving and somebody didn't make it to Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, life happens, and it's not easy sometimes. But it's not about, it's easier to say than it is to do. But I am walking through it, and I understand, and I know, and I'm learning that it's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do, how you respond to life that happens to you. Okay? You can do this. You can get through it. I'm here. I'll walk through it with you. Again, I know maybe in comparison, my stuff is just really small. It's just not, it's not that big of, it's not cancer. It's not whatever, but when you're going through something, whether maybe it's a breakup or just a fight with your spouse or your significant other or something, it's a big deal when you're in it, when you're in the midst of the battle. And so, I know. So we move on. And what are you going to do about it? It's up to you. It's nobody else's fault. It's just the way things are. And hopefully we won't argue, but if you just bear with me and stay with me and work through this process, I think you'll see. And hopefully I can help you through that. And that's what I'm here for. That's why I do this. Because again, I know that this walk that I'm on and the struggles that I face and why I'm transparent is because I'm here to help somebody. And I don't know who that is. Sometimes it's me when I get to go back and watch another video that I've done. So if this doesn't help anyone else, it has helped me in this little journey. And sometimes I want to throw something at the guy on the screen, but he does say some things sometimes that make some sense. So stay with me. Keep going. Don't give up on me, because I'm not giving up on you. So I appreciate you. And thank you for listening. And we'll get through this together. All right? I will see you soon. Promise. See ya.